oxytocin. Not oxytocin. That's something's on my head. Because they say a woman releases these fluids during sex. That's what get her attached to the men.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And
energy
so,
transfer.
And it's very important because I didn't used to understand that from that aspect.
Yes.
This is why a woman also be connected to a guy that she has sex with, and it's hard for her to let go, even when she being abused. I never knew that. So
transfer of
you
energy,
think
man.
about these. But you know what? You said something, no conflict resolution
Yes.
either a lot of times.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we don't, we haven't been taught that as a child. So a lot of little boys, they hitting little girls in school, right? They might like them, but then, they grow up, or they might see daddy and mama fight. So
yes.
they think this is the way to communicate. That's their conflict resolution. It's really not a healthy one, but that's how they interact. And so they grow up, and then they start abusing they girls, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Their girlfriends, and like you said, that's where this abuse come in. But it starts verbally, man.
It starts verbally. It starts verbally.
Mm-hmm.
But again, though, as you said, though, man, you hit on a point earlier. If I don't feel good about myself as an individual, I will accept what you're throwing at me, right? But if I'm rock solid and feel good about who I am, hey, wait a minute. Make that be the first and the last time you talk to me like that.
Exactly.
Don't talk to me like that. Don't address me like that. Don't speak to me like that. And if you mad and angry, I don't care what you do. Put your hands in your pocket, wave. I don't care. But you put your hands off me. You keep your hands off me because I'm not a child and I'm definitely not your child. But again, over the years, I beat you down and made you feel a certain doggone way about yourself. As you say, exposing these secrets and really, hey, I told you that in confidence, and now you're using that against me. But if you're not 10 toes down on who you are, and I said this before last week, man, we have a lot of broken people that's in relationships with each other, right? So these broken pieces try to come together and make a masterpiece, right? And you can't do that because the individual has to heal, okay? The man has to heal. The woman has to heal in order to come together and say, you know what? I apologize for every brother that did you wrong. I apologize for every man that didn't treat you like the queen that you are. I promise you this, I will fight for you, but I will not fight on you, right? I will fight with you, but I will not put my hands on you in a negative aspect, in a negative way, and be able to say that and let them believe that. Because to me, man, that's my opinion. I think dudes are weak. You're a weak dude if you putting your hands on a woman. If you just fighting on a woman and this, that, and the third, you're a weak dude. Now, I understand defending yourself and pushing off if she attacking you or coming aggressive. Get out of there. Get out of there. Remove yourself from that situation. Because again, as men, we're stronger than women and things of that nature. So you can't put your hands on them and say, well, I'm validated in that. That's a weak dude to me. You can't be sitting loving on this woman and beating on at the same time. And then here's the cold piece, though. These cats expect the women to love on them after they done beat on them.
Yeah, I mean, and then this is crazy because we talking about psychology, too. I remember even growing up, some women, they said, girl, he would be. Some women actually get off on that.
Yes.
You arguing and fussing with them. I don't think they really want to be beat on. Don't get it twisted. But I think a lot of times, because people talk about this makeup sex type thing or whatever, we understand that. And I'm going to say this, Shelton. There's nothing wrong with having an argument. We always, everybody disagree. But when you hit below the belt, see, you know what I mean? When you start hitting below the belt, they say fight fair in relationships.
Yes.
When you start hitting below the belt, that's when things going to get out of control. And this is what drives people to go and cheat. And people don't want to look at this. And I'm not saying cheating is right. You know what I mean?
Right. We're straight from the streets, though, man. Be real with it.
This is some driving force. Or a woman, sometimes she may we know about the doghouse situation, but saying, I'm not going to give him none for 3 or 4 weeks for sex or whatever. I may have a little disagreement. That's what you think is going to happen. It's going to push you further away. If you're not praying on a situation, you go to bed mad. I heard that one time, don't be going to bed mad or staying angry at each other because it festers. And then another thing, Sheldon.
Yeah.
Even when you're going through stuff, don't talk down. I ain't saying talk, to somebody that you real got some good advice for you, because everybody don't have good advice. You know what I mean? But don't talk down, on your spouse to somebody else.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Don't
because
do it.
When you
Don't do it.
them, you open up the door for so many things. And, man, if you could talk about it, communicate, let cooler heads prevail. And like you said, the man, the strength is walking away. Man, that lady get you that mad, or you feel that angry, you need to go make you a block. Jump in your ride, go make you a block, go cool off. You know what I mean?
Where you going? To your girl house? Where you going? To that bee house?
You know what I'm saying? Right. But you gotta get away. And that's, you already know, bro. I can walk around that. And these sisters got a mouth on them, bro. A lot of them get mad. They got a mouth, man, and it makes you like, oh, and thought. But I mean,
gotta
go.
That
neither. The woman can't be doing that neither. It's like you were saying about the man, and then somebody you gonna love on him, but you can't be doing that either. Talking about this man so bad and to hurt him, and I done seen this a lot, bro. Like not even in front of their friends. You hear me?
I hate that, man. I hate that.
I mean, I hate it too, bro.
I hate seeing that.
Do not embarrass me, because I ain't going to embarrass you. We'll talk about it later. You know what I mean? Don't embarrass me, man. I don't like public embarrassment. I don't like nobody screaming and hollering at me, bro. That's going to bring another side out of me. I'm going to get defensive. You know what I mean? I'm going to get defensive.
And I would say out loud, don't holler at me. Don't holler at me.
Right.
Do not holler at me.
Yeah. You ain't got to holler at me, because I ain't hollering at you.
Yeah.
I'm not your child, as you said earlier. Some of these women and some of these men, too, both, we balanced on this show.
Yeah, we got to be balanced.
They talk down to their spouse like a child.
Yeah.
I don't even talk to my child like this, Shelton. So I'm not trying to talk to no adult.
Another adult. How dare you, right?
Right. Exactly. Like, I look at it like this, Shelton. And in my mind, man, I feel like I done been through a lot of my life. Not that I'm some great martyr or anything, but I done been through a lot, and I've earned a lot of my respect, from a lot of situations. So I'm not going to let anybody talk to me any type of way, bro. You know what I mean?
Man.
And it don't matter who it is. Like, I don't care your status, bro. You know what I mean? You're going to talk to me with respect, because I feel like I'm a king. But
exactly.
I give you that same respect,
but
king.
See, when you know that,
queen,
see,
you know what I mean?
But when a woman knows she a queen,
value.
But when she knows,
right?
See, you just hit on something though, right? When you don't know your value, people they'll bid on you. They'll buy you at bottom prices, right? They'll make a deal. They'll do a deal. Well, I tell you what, I know you're worth $500. You don't know you're worth $500, so let me go and give you $50.
Exactly.
And then I go make this doggone profit off of it. You don't even realize, man, I didn't know that was worth that much. I didn't know I was worth that much. So you go around letting people shortchange you.
Right. Another thing, man, like you're saying, if you don't know your value, and I didn't know my value, bro, as a child. Right. It took me reading self-help books. When I got incarcerated, I had to really look at myself. So,
everybody has to go to that point.
Right. We need to teach our children, you know what I mean, when they're young, their value. So see, we'll break these cycles if we teach them while they're young. I talk to my daughter a lot about that. I'm like, baby, you gotta, you beautiful. You look in the mirror and know that you're beautiful. Don't wait for nobody to tell you that.
Validate it.
You know how you look. You know what I mean? Because the world ain't gonna validate you sometimes.
Nope.
But you gotta know who you are. And, we bring baggage and stuff. Don't get me wrong, Shelton. Everybody done been in a relationship.
Yeah, man.
We all bringing some baggage.
Life.
But at the same time, if I done told you in confidence, Shelton, out of respect, man, bro, I feel like this disrespectful, or you don't told me something, a pet peeve, then I should not use that, you know what I mean, as a weapon against you. You know what I mean?
True.
Just because we have a disagreement. Because what you think that's going to do, that's going to take me, or it's going to take you or your spouse or to a different space. You know know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you get in defense. You get in defense mode. It's just like somebody swinging at you. Yeah. Your automatic reaction is to put your hands up, right, to defend yourself. Right. So if someone's swinging at you with emotional blows and emotional conversations, you're going to come back and say, well, hold on, man. I want to make you feel just as bad as you making me feel. Your defense mechanism, right? You know, survival of the fittest. So your survival mechanisms kick in. Oh, you want to make me hurt? Oh, I can tell you this. Oh, you think that's something? What about this? And then here comes the escalate. Need to go escalate higher. And then all of a sudden now, then he get mad. And then somebody else get mad. And then now you got a full-blown bomb going on because everybody want to go a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Rather than, you know what? If I'm with you and you're with me, why would I want to have you upset behind something I said? Right? Exactly, we should be able to defend the women, the queens that we with. The queens are the ones to defend the king, you know, just like on chess. What the queen is as bad as Mama Jamma on the chessboard, right? Right. You feel me?
Even when Go ahead, even when you think about bees, you know, a bee, you know what I mean? A bee, the queen bee is the one that and you know, man, the woman.
Shit, even the ants, bro. Even with ants.
Exactly.
Protect the queen.
You know, the woman, that's why they say Mother Earth. You know what I mean?
The moon. Mother Earth. Moon, Mother Earth.
Because, exactly, even the Statue of Liberty, which we know, I was reading some history on that really come from, Africa, bro. Yeah. It was the African sister. They borrowed that, but they didn't give it the credit. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah. They had chains in that bad boy. They took the chains off. Yeah.
Had chains, right?
Yeah, that was a gift. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, you're right. Another show for another time.
That's another show, huh?
Another show for another time.
Another time. You know, we're gonna go down and through there, but man, I see it a lot, bro. And I'm glad they got these abuse hotlines. I'm glad they got these. You know, it's sad, bro. We got so many women's shelters. You know, and like I say, mostly it's the women, and the focus is women a lot because, like you said again, men are usually stronger physically, but at the same time, God is not pleased with any of it. You know, if you're abusive, you upsetting the order and the nature of things. If the man is abusive, he's upsetting the order, and guess what it's going to do? We talk about this all the time, Shelton. It's going to trickle down to the children.
Yes.
You know, so now we see these bullies.
Violent, man.
You know
Violent.
What I mean? But who are the children a reflection of? The parents?
They're adults. They're adults.
You know what I mean?
Because nobody took the turn, okay, when you see a lot of these kids, and we talked about this earlier, how so many young people are angry, so many young people upset. Right. As you say, they're seeing their adults being upset and being angry, and I'm seeing like all these reports, man, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, murderers, killing people. Yeah. You've only been on this earth 15, 16, 17 years. What has pissed you off so bad? You ain't even 20 yet.
Man, I heard this dude at my job, bro. He's 18. I'm thinking to myself, right? He's only 18 years old, bro. And he was talking with the guys at my job. I heard him, like, and I was like, wow. But, you know, he was talking about he a pimp and stuff, bro. Now, I'm looking at him, and I know some real live pimps and stuff like that. First of all, there's nothing to brag on anyway. Because I always say a pimp is nothing but a man who suffered from a heartbreak and never got over it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And taking it out on the women.
Abusive, all women, right.
Taking it out on the women.
Iceberg Slim, bro. I read that book when I was locked up. You know, Iceberg Slim was a pimp, you know. And he talked, and I seen a documentary of it, bro. I want you to watch that, Sheldon. But when it went to the root of it, what it really was, his mama, he had issues with his mama. Because his mama left a good dude for like a pimp kind of dude. And he was mad at his mom, so he made everybody pay for his mama's mistake, basically. You know what I mean? So I'm listening to him, and what I'm thinking about, he's talking about pimping. First of all, you know, pimping and pandering, bro. You can get a whole bunch of time for that stuff.
True.
You know what I mean? First of all. And then I'm looking at him as 18. I'm like, shouldn't he be thinking about having a girlfriend? And, you know, you probably just got out of school. You probably just went to prom or something. And you talking about some pimping. You should have other aspirations in life. But what it makes me think about his parents who raised him. You know what I mean? Because you're a reflection of, you know what I'm saying, whoever raised you. Come on. I mean, this is crazy, man. I'm just like, wow. And this is the state of mind that I used to end, and think he know what he talking about. I'm like, man.
But peep game though, man.
He just got out into the world.
But peep game though, man. I mean? How do we greet each other though? When you see another brother, most of the time, what's up, player? What's up, G? Mm-hmm. What's up, pimp?
Right.
What's up, boss? What's up? You know what I'm saying though? So we put that out there, right? And so therefore, hey man, I must be one. He called it. He called me that. So